Welcome to a special Sunday evening edition of the Montana Ranch Update. We're coming to you from the patio here at Casa Brown. Shauna and I are out here enjoying some cool weather this evening and playing with Louie, throwing the ball to him. Louie loves ball. Wanted to give you an update on some of the happenings from around the ranch this summer. It's been a while since we've been with you, and we've been up to a lot. I'll tell you what, it's been hot and dry here, just like many parts of the West. We came out of July experiencing one of the warmest months on record here in northwest Montana. It's been right at 60 days since we've had any measurable precipitation, so the dust is flying, but all is well here. And any complaint that we have in regard to the weather or heat or drought pales in comparison to what many folks have gone through in the northern Great Plains, folks in South Dakota, North Dakota, and our good neighbors over in eastern Montana have experienced a drought of a lifetime. Many folks are forced to liquidate their lifetime's work, sell their cattle. And that's really unfortunate because many of these folks have invested so much time and money into improving their genetics, and Mother Nature has forced their hand, and they're doing the only thing that they have available to do at this point. And certainly, with all that being said, our thoughts and prayers go out to those over in eastern Montana that have been faced with just savage wildfires and range fires, and those folks have gone through a lot. They've seen multi-generational ranches go up in flames and everything lost in a matter of seconds. And I know they'll bounce back. They're strong, resilient, grassroots people, and salt of the earth. And they'll be back. They'll be back and stronger than ever, and they're in our thoughts this evening. With that being said, like I said, we've been extremely busy here at the ranch this summer. We got all of our spring calving cows bred, hopefully bred. We did a one-time synchronized AI event July 1st on all of our cows and heifers that calve in the spring season, and immediately kicked those in with herd bulls for one cycle and then removed the bulls. So we'll run a really short and condensed fast and furious calving season next spring. From there, we piled right into our summer calving season, which is our biggest, largest in number calving season. It's something we switched to several years ago. Allows us to better utilize our forage resources, and certainly allows us to make more efficient use of labor. We calve all those cattle out on pasture. Real simple procedure. We go out twice a day, morning and night, check those cows. If we got newborn calves, we tag them and record a weight and move on to the next one. It's worked extremely well for us, and it's been a real savior to this operation. In that calving season, thus far, we've been at it for about a month. We've got 2/3 of the expected calf crop on the ground already. 4 main sire groups, and I'll tell you, all these calves from these sire groups really look good. I'm very, very pleased with our choices and how it's working out. Our largest sire group is the War Party 1472 bull. That bull is everything that we were hoping and even more. Low birth weights, great growth. Those cattle have a good look to them. Really excited about what War Party is going to do for our program. Next largest sire group is Chaps. Chaps is a low birth weight resource son, and I'll tell you, we've calved a lot of heifers to him. That went extremely well, and those cattle not only have low birth weight, but they've got that same resource look to them. They've got added width and depth, and should be extremely good cattle. Next largest sire group is Baldur's Colonel. He was an unproven bull that we kind of stepped out on a limb and used, took a risk on, but thus far we're extremely pleased. Very low birth weight calves. Calves have a lot of vigor. As they've grown, our oldest calves are about a month old now, and they've got a lot of shape and dimension to them. really anxious to see how they develop in the coming months. And then our fourth largest sire group is Charlo. Of course, Charlo's been used across the industry. He's a known quantity. Those cattle are moderate framed, real easy fleshing, added muscle, and certainly are calving ease. So I've been very pleased with the Charlos thus far. Like everyone else in the cattle business, we've been busy haying this summer. We've got a lot of hay put up thus far. Just finished our second cutting recently. The hay looks great. Yields are up. Everything's wonderful in that department. Matt and Kurt and Andy, they do a fantastic job. We know that when we cut open a bale, when the snow starts flying in the late fall, that hay is going to be as pretty and as nutritious as the day it was put up. And it's a real credit to their hard work. We've had a lot of visitors to the ranch this summer, and that's fantastic. We love visitors. We've had visitors from all over the United States. In fact, we've had visitors from Australia. We're expecting a group from Canada this week. So it's a wonderful time for us to showcase our program, let them see our cattle, let them see what we've been working on, and also gives us an opportunity to pick their brains and see what's working on their operations. So it's definitely a two-way street. And if you're ever in Northwest Montana, please look us up. We'd love to show you around. Here in the last couple of weeks, we've finalized our sale selections for our production sale this November. Of course, that sale is going to be Thursday, November the 16th. It's going to be held at the historic Midland Bull Test facility over in Columbus, Montana. Look forward to working with Stevie Williams and Leo McDonald. Great folks, great facility. Also want to announce, we had not previously announced this, but we're going to have a special friend consign cattle to this first fall sale of ours. Doug and Sharon Stevenson from over at Basin Angus Ranch have been longtime friends, and we've worked on some collaborative efforts over the years. And Doug and Sharon are going to bring a great set of cattle in. They've got a nice selection of bulls. They've got females coming right out of their embryo donor program, great set of bred heifers, and really looking forward to working with Doug and Sharon again. Here at the Montana Ranch, we're going to offer up 65 summer yearling bulls. These are bulls that came off test a week ago. Got them out on pasture now. These bulls look fantastic. I tell you what, they are packed full of muscle. They're masculine. They're athletic. And genetically, they've got many of the traits necessary to excel in the beef cattle industry today. Along with them, we're going to dip into our embryo donor program. We're going to cut loose of 8 valued embryo donors. We're also going to offer up a really nice set of summer yearling heifers. These are females pulled right out of our replacements. I went into that group last week, pulled off a set of heifers that I liked extremely well, and that's what we're going to sell. And then we'll add to that a really select set of spring-bred heifers. I'm really excited about this offering, really excited about this change in sale date, change in location. And we'll begin work on that catalog here in the next month. If you'd like to receive a copy, shoot us a text, give me a phone call, direct message, whatever it takes, and we'll get you added to the list and get a catalog over to you as soon as they get off the presses. It's been an interesting summer here in the Angus business. Been a lot of happenings. July 7th, American Angus switched how they calculated EPDs to a single-step system. It's been extremely controversial. Obviously, the single step is an improved method, but it's been met with a lot of skepticism, a lot of complaining around the country. Cattle that were breed leaders previously have fallen down the ranks, and cattle previously that weren't breed leaders are at the top of the heap, and where it's all going to shake out, who knows. But you know, I still give everyone the same advice. If they were good cattle before, good functional, hard-working cattle that excel at traits that are important to the commercial cow-calf man, guess what? They're still good cattle, regardless of what their numbers say. And if they were poor cattle before, if they struggled at function, if they didn't bring anything positive to beef cattle production, and they were lousy before, guess what? They're still lousy, regardless of what the numbers say. In the coming weeks, we hope to touch on some of these topics in videos. In the meantime, I hope you have a great week ahead, and we'll look forward to visiting again soon. Thank you.